Our drive from Canada to the US with my service dog Theo did not go as I expected. So let's talk about it. Let's talk about what it should have been and how it actually happened. So, Theo and I have flown from Canada to the US multiple times now for my work. This was the first time we were going to drive across the border. Now, driving across the border with a dog, a lot easier than flying, regardless of them being a service dog. But there's really no documentation out there about taking a service dog in a car across the border, which I thought was weird. So I had all the same documents prepared just in case. I had his training certificate, his rabies vaccine, my doctor's note for him, that sort of stuff. Now, the rabies I know that you need because even for a non service dog, that is what's required to take them across the border. So we left Toronto to drive down to Ohio, and it took a while. First of all, we get to the border, you get in the lanes or whatever, you show up. So I have my passport out for me, and I have all of his documentation out. I get there, I hand over my passport. The guy asks, "What citizen are you? Like Canada or the U.S.? Why are you going to the U.S.? Do you have anything to declare?" And I said, "Yeah, the dog in the back seat. Do you need his paperwork?" And he glanced just like at my back tinted windows, and then went, "Okay, you're good," and handed me back my passport. Not once did he ask to see Theo's papers, which, like, yes, were in my hand, but upside down, so they just looked like blank sheets of paper. And I definitely thought that would have gone differently. So, yeah, in the end, it turned out it was easier than I thought. I still definitely would say bring your paperwork. I don't really know what was happening with that guy. But we crossed the border, we drove, and now we are in Ohio for the first time ever for me and for Theo. So, if you are going to bring your service dog on road trips and stuff, way easier than flying. So freaking easy. I do recommend having those papers. I don't think you need to have a training certificate the way that you do to fly since you're just driving across the border. However, if you have one, it's always beneficial to carry it. Sometimes stores can be a bit weird. I've never had a problem in the US, but Theo's vest also looks quite military grade. And in the US, they do have psychiatric support dogs and emotional support animals, which we don't do in Canada. So I hope that helps you guys. And yeah, now you are more able than ever to road trip with your best boys or girls. Let me turn it off.